Good morning, friends. I'm Ulysses. This is the early morning CALMstream for April 19, 2024. Are you hydrated? Are you moisturized? I hope you're ready to have a good day, however possible. Hope you had a good sleep. I dreamt that the great comics creator Howard Chaykin agreed to have an interview with me, and he insisted I drive his car to breakfast. And I saw that his car was standard transmission, and I said, Howard, I can't drive stick. I'll fuck up your clutch. He said, it's okay, it's already fucked up. And I woke up and I took that to mean that it was a metaphor for the comics industry. That Howard was giving me his blessing. Don't worry about making good or bad comics, because comics is all messed up anyway. So let's check the chat. Mr. Life, I am hydrated, moisturized, and ready to have a good day. Good. Yesterday was rough. I'm hoping for a better one today. Hey, we all have rough days. You're not alone. We do our best. Bad days are part of the process. What's the saying? You are not your worst day. Yeah, your worst day, that's not who you are. You don't have to define yourself by your errors. That's just a part of your life, part of your story. This morning, we're going to do layouts. This is red pencil work, not always the best for video, because I'll have to get, I bought some new lights, but I guess they're not strong enough, or I have to get new streaming software. It doesn't really show up as well as I'd like, but this is what I'm working on. Where am I at here? So I did the thumbnail work. This one's going to have to change her expression. The idea was that she sees Ranger Dave arrive, and she thinks he's really cute, so she's smiling. But she has to talk about a bison carcass. So it would go like, hey, nice to meet you. What do you make of this carcass? With a big smile on her face. That would be a little bit funny. What do you make of this carcass? I think that'll make it look psycho. So she's gonna have more like basic expression. We'll have to explore her connection to Ranger Dave Douglas later in the story. But otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Another way to do it would be to, it doesn't have to be a big half page. It can be a third page. I can move this to here. Move these up and do a half page for the last panel, which would make more sense. So I think that's what I'm going to do. this one's moving down here for a third page, where we got 3 characters and a dog and the carcass. Mr. Life, it's fine on my TV. The lights are good. Oh, well, that's good. Glad to know. It's reassuring. All right. Start with the basics. Name. Ulysses. Date. April 1924. The book is Spirit Girl. Issue is 1. Page is 7. Oh my god, we made it to 7 pages. Thank God for Strathmore splitting up their pages in thirds with these guidelines, man. It's so helpful. So now I've got 3 panels at the top. You can use these guidelines too. So this one. Trying to get roughly how big these, because I gotta fit a bunch of characters. This is new ground for me. Flying in off panel, I'll look like that. So the idea of this panel is that it's an establishing shot of the Doan Bison Ranch. So we're going to see the sign of the ranch here. See their cars, the police car and the forest ranger's truck. We're going to see the forest ranger. We're going to see the forest ranger's dog, who's also one of the characters. And we're going to see the police officer. His name is Tom. And thirds. Let's see if Spirit Girl flying in. So they're going to look up at her. Flying in like this, I guess. Room for word balloons at the autumn. It's important in this sort of page, dialogue heavy page, is always keeping in mind where the word balloon's gonna go. And probably wisest to always like draw in the location of the word balloon first. So word balloon roughly at the top. And this is locate police officer. Is here. Just have to draw the basic location of the police officer. Don't have to draw him in. And here we're gonna have Spirit Girl kneeling down. With the dog, name is Shana. Greeting Spirit Girl, wagging his tail. And we're going to have a word balloon like this. My voice is a bit low. Still, eh? My voice is a bit low. Let's see. That's strange. Let's go like this. Is it better now? Should be better now. Okay, second third of the page. Okay. A ranger comes in, walking in. Just trying to analyze if I should break up this panel in two, because I can communicate what I want to communicate here. These CALMstreams, when I do layouts, a little bit more quiet, because I find they take more concentration. Okay, I guess my levels are okay now. Yeah, actually, I'm going to put Ranger Dave here. So we want him medium shot so we can see what he looks like, because he's an important character, so we get a good sense of his costume, what he looks like. We're going to put the balloon here so that the reader's eye will fall on the character who's on the intersection of thirds here to really emphasize his importance. And we're going to put how do I make this dynamic? Do I split up the panels? I don't like this, just this empty space here. So that's the carcass. It's going to be here. I have characters. Okay, I think I know. She's going to be kneeling. We're going to see a piece of the carcass here. Here is going to be the dog. So we got that. the basic layout down. Layouts with a lot of dialogue are more difficult to work out. It's just a lot of information to communicate. And, you don't want to just plop the information on there. You want to make it visually interesting if you can. It's not like an action scene, but you do want the reader to feel like they're actively engaging with the page. So the layout's very important. Doing these calm streams has been good for my drawing and comics making process. Knowing that essentially I kind of creates a bit of accountability for myself. This I might have worked too long on it and did some overthinking, but motivates me to kind of not overthink too much, but be willing to jump in. So here's going to be an open panel. I think a car is going to go like this. Like a rectangular box for this car and another rectangular box for the other car, but a bit of a different angle. The cars are parked next to one another. They're not exactly perfectly lined up. So, for a bit of realism, I'm going to angle the boxes slightly differently. So, that's the location of the cars. And the side of the road here. No. Glad it's Friday. Just been busy with work. I'm a bit sore. Went for a massage yesterday to massage my right arm and shoulder, keep it healthy for drawing. And she said the arm is good, but the shoulder, I got that old sports injury that I'm still dealing with. So I have to put ice packs on my shoulder, keep swimming, strengthen the shoulder, and try not to work too hard today. My boss is away on vacation, which means he won't be coming around for sure, so maybe I can take it a bit more easy. My job's not too hard, but some days the workload is just heavier. And when the workload is heavier, you gotta work. So I get a bit sore. Was dragging ladders around and climbing ladders. Okay. I'm going to take a break and get a glass of water so that I may stay hydrated. Mr. Life, don't kill yourself for work. When you're crippled, they replace you fast. Yeah, for sure. No use killing yourself for anything. I'm not working super hard. I've just some work needed to be done, and took a bit longer than I thought, and I'm a little bit out of shape. Trying to work on that with the swimming. So, a little bit of soreness, nothing serious. Certainly not crippled. I'm grateful for my good health. Okay. We got a little bit of time left. It's nice, these calm streams, it kind of allows me to... It gives me an idea how long each task takes. So for instance, how long it takes me to lay out a page. So we're actually going to look at these references that I purchased. So these are hyper-angle female poses, which is very useful. And once again, can't quite show all of these because many of them are nudes, and YouTube is very touchy about the appearance of female nipples on a live stream. Or would they give you a warning? And listen, it's fair enough. Could be kids watching this. So I don't have a problem with YouTube's anti-nipple policy. I will comply. I got a lot of options. I think I could show you this one. Well, you can see a nipple, but not a lot. So you get the idea of the kind of reference I'm looking for. Looking for a reference that will look like a woman flying down. So you could say basic reference for the body of a woman flying down. I can't see the legs, which is important, so I'm gonna keep looking. can show these because in these the model is clothed. But I do want a high angle shot. This is close. I'm gonna open it, take a closer look. I don't need it like exact pose. Just need the right angle, because I can, as long as I have the main, like, I guess, anchor points of the figure, so that I can get started. That's just such a cool angle. Like those will be good for drawing flight. These ones here. That's like flying, right? Definitely use those at some point. Getting down to the bottom, low angle I don't want. So, alright. Not this. Okay, so I should be able to show you these. I'm gonna take a chance. So low angle, flying down, not quite severe enough of an angle. Another low angle. High angle. I think with these three, I can kind of put it together. So this one's closest to what I'm looking for, the back. I'll have to extrapolate the hips and the buttocks. But yeah, that's the idea of her flying down here and facing the three characters down below. All right. So we've got some pencils down. Okay. We've got... It's hard to keep track of where the camera is. We've got basic layout in, panel borders drawn, first panel roughs are drawn, and most of the word balloons placed and roughly lettered in. So, good start, Mr. Life. Yeah, we made progress, a good pace. Yeah, as long as we continue, consistency is key, you know. A little bit every day. A little bit every day, and eventually you're there. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your company, your support, to the viewers and the chatters. I hope you have a good day. I hope strangers smile at you kindly and that the cashier counts out your change correctly, and that your day is full of little blessings like this. Have a nice one. Bye bye.